Hello and welcome to my first video. This is me on my Sealine S24, and I was thinking on YouTube there doesn't seem to be an awful lot of videos about people with glass fibre smaller boats. There's an awful lot of narrowboat material out there which is very good and excellent, but smaller glass fibre boats, there doesn't seem an awful lot. So in my small way I hope to put that right. I've not had this boat long. In a moment I'll give you a quick guided tour. It won't take long. It's only 24 foot long, or just over. I think it's just actually under 25 foot. But I'll give you a little tour and show you around. In coming videos I hope to do some jobs on the boat. I've only had it a matter of weeks, and so I'm still looking round it. My apologies, there's stuff everywhere and it's not very tidy, and it needs a jolly good clean up, which will be one of the first things that I do. There's also one or two issues that obviously need addressing. I had the boat, as I would recommend anybody to do, I had a full survey on the boat before I bought it, which didn't find any significant faults with the hull or anything of that matter. It was very minor things, which I hope to put right myself, and try and make a few interesting videos, I hope, to some people about putting these right, and then some videos of me using the boat. We're not on the sea here. I'm based on an inland river, so obviously that's a little bit different in itself. Obviously I have to contend with low bridges, and so there again that might bring one or two issues, but hopefully I'm told the hood and cockpit hood and the rails hopefully all fold down. There again I haven't explored that as yet, but this is the first video, and as I say, I hope you'll come back and watch further videos as I make them, and particularly doing work on the boat. I'm no expert, by the way, and whatever I do is my own thinking and my own way, and if anybody has any comments about how I do things, or would think I might do things better, please do comment. I'm more than interesting. I think it's a great opportunity through YouTube to share experiences, and that's what I want to do. But anyway, I'll give you a quick little tour of the boat anyway. So here we are looking forward, and this is obviously the main cabin area. You can see the obviously on this model of Sealine, the smaller the table does drop down and fits in and makes a double berth. It's quite a nice little area, that is, I think. And by the way, the boat is 2000, was built in 2000, so it's what, 18 years old. So it's not in too bad condition. I think basically it's all original fabrics and furnishings, apart from the cushions, obviously. So really it's not too bad. Moving round, we have little galley area with a 2-burner hob and grill there. That's obviously gas. That stops up like that. Then we have a fridge there. Moving further around, we have a little sink. The boat does have hot water off a calorifier from the engine, and also a 1 kilowatt immersion heater, which is quite useful for the shore power. And then slowly moving round again, little sort of like half storage cupboard there, and then we have, I think, what they call the heads, obviously, which is it's got a sea toilet and a shower. It's quite a nice, for a smallish, for a 24, just over 24 foot boat, it's quite a nice toilet compartment. The toilet on this boat has been modified that it flushes into a holding tank only, obviously to meet current inland regulations, and I have got the shower out at the moment. I'm waiting a part on that, but there is a shower that comes that you can use over the wash basin or as a held shower unit. So it's quite a nice toilet compartment for the size boat. And then you have, my apologies for all the junk everywhere. You have a double berth under here, which is quite a nice size actually. And there again, I've got some panelling down because I had to access the shower to find out where it was leaking. But that's quite a nice berth there. So altogether, it's basically two doubles, one with the table folded down, and this one as a double that can be left up as a double. Cupboard under the sink, there, little cupboard there. It's got quite a nice, I quite like Sealine's, like the control panel. It's all central, and at the moment everything seems to be working. Moving out into the cockpit, this is basically why I bought the boat, because I wanted a boat with a nice sort of sitting out cockpit, and I think that again the smaller Sealines have very nice cockpits. There is another infill seat to go there at the back where I'm now looking, where the door is, and a very nice helm seat there, double kind of two-person helm seat, with a nice sort of steering position. This particular boat has the Volvo AD31 A/P, I believe, to give it its full title, which is a 150 horsepower diesel engine. I'm told if you're doing serious coastal work, some people thought that engine was a little underpowered, but I think for starters and what I'm going to use the boat, I think basically the boat will be too overpowered. And I know the boat in its early years was, for 4 or 5 years, was on the Solent, so it has done coastal work, but as I say, I have no experience of that yet. In future videos, obviously, we've got some work to do on the engine. I have winterized it. You can see under the seat there. I'm a great believer. There's two little heaters, electric tube heaters under there running, but also I have disconnected the water feed from the water pump and connected another piece of pipe in with a bucket and a hose, and I've run some of this Sea Safe antifreeze through it into the engine. So as a bit of a double measure there, because one never knows quite what the winter's going to bring. So it is winterized, but in future videos we will show you, as I say, we have some work to do. The first job I'm going to attempt to do, it has an Eberspacher heater, which has been fitted and is a bit of a botch. The connection to the fuel doesn't come from the fuel tank. Somebody's put a little separate 5 litre tank of diesel in. Well, it's like a little 5 litre plastic jerry can it's running off, which is doesn't meet the boat safety requirements by any means, so that has to be changed or taken out. We're going to have a look at that, and that might be a video that I do in in the next few weeks. But so it's a very nice cockpit, and there again, the carpet and the upholstery for the age boat is in very, what I consider, quite good condition, because as of yet I haven't even I didn't get the boat till late October, and obviously the first priorities would get it ready for the winter, so not a lot has been done to it as yet, and it's a miserable, misty, very cold day in January, which this kind of boat is a really summer kind of boat, and it doesn't inspire you to do a lot of work at the moment, but I intend to start soon anyway. But I say, I do hope you'll come back and look at other videos as I do them, and see how we get on with the boat, not only the work, but how we get on up and down the river with it as well. But for now anyway, thanks for watching, and as I say, please do come back soon and have a look what we're doing. Bye for now.